morning, guys. So today I am actually working a turn. I'm working with two of my friends today. Their names are Allie, who you might know if you follow her on her YouTube channel. And then I'm also working with my friend Bree today. We're going to be doing a nice easy Boston turn, and I'm going to take you guys along with me today and show you what a day in life is like for me. You may or may not follow other flight attendants on here, but I only do turns. So that means that basically I go there and back every single day. I don't have layovers. I don't stay places anymore. I've been a flight attendant for 7 years now. I'm about to start my 8th year. So I've pretty much gone on all our layovers unless we've had a newer layover. So now I value being able to get to work super early. It's about 4:45 and I'm in the crew lot right now. I woke up around like 3:15 this morning. And so I really value being able to go to work nice and early. I usually land sometime between the 12 o'clock and the 2 o'clock range, depending on my report time. And then I head home. I have a puppy now. She is 7 months old, so someone does need to be home with her at night, obviously. And my husband also works for the airline, so it would be really hard having the dog if one of us wasn't there to take care of her. Plus, I'm a pretty routine-oriented individual, which I know sounds really weird as a flight attendant and having this job, but I do like sleeping in my own bed every night. I'm really into CrossFit and I'm really into nutrition, so I like to meal prep all my food and I like to weigh out all my food ahead of time, and I like to eat hot meals. So that's another really great aspect of having seniority and being able to hold turn lines, is that I'm able to eat my own food every night, and I'm able to sleep in my own bed, and I'm able to go to my gym every day. So I'm gonna have you come along with me today as I go on my turn, show you what it's like kind of using this job almost as a 9 to 5, and I hope you guys enjoy. After I park my car, I head on over on the tram to the main terminal so I can go into our crew room. We always do a crew brief before we head to the gate. That way we're able to pick out our positions. We go over a safety topic, and we make sure that we introduce ourselves before we work together on the aircraft. Once we're done checking in and all our required items are checked, we do head over to the gate to start our flight duties. So we're just about to begin boarding here, and I am flying C today on the 21 because Allie, even though she's senior to me, so graciously let me fly in the back, and so I have a full galley to myself, so I'm super pumped. When we get on the plane, we always make sure that we check our emergency equipment and do pre-flight checks on our door as well to make sure that everything is in order before we head out. I just landed in Boston, and sometimes when we do turns, we do something called a quick turn, and that is when we don't have time on the ground and we literally have to board right up as soon as the cleaners are off. However, we did land a little early in Boston today, so we did have time to get off the aircraft. One of the big benefits for me about doing turns is that I always bring my own food because it's way easier for me to meal prep. I'm able to cook all my food the night before that I'm going to need on my turn, and then I have a hot dinner every night because I do morning turns. So I usually only get off the aircraft if I want to get a cup of coffee, or if I forgot to pack food, or honestly if I was too lazy to go grocery shopping. I also haven't been to Boston in a while. I usually try to do newer turns, but they didn't have those this month, so I wasn't even sure if we still had the same places in the Boston terminal. And actually we didn't. I didn't recognize one of those restaurants. That's how long it's been since I've been out in the Boston terminal. But I did know that there was still a Starbucks there because I made sure to ask my pilots before I bothered getting off the plane, which is why we're here right now. I used to be a Starbucks barista, so I'm a little picky about my Starbucks beverages, and I do talk a lot about what I get on my TikTok if you follow me there. Hey guys, so we're currently in Boston. We are doing a turn, but we landed a little early, so I got off the plane to get coffee. I tried to get Starbucks, but the line is really long, and we only have like 15 minutes, so I obviously cannot hold boarding to get Starbucks as much as I wish that was a thing. So we found this cute little market. It's called NE, which I'm assuming stands for New England Market because we're in Boston. And they had the La Colombe coffee on draft, so I'm gonna get a draft coffee for the plane ride back, so I can emotionally handle, because I have a lot of plans tonight and I need to stay awake, and I don't know if I'm gonna have time to take a nap when I get home today, and my husband's not home either, so I have a lot I gotta get done. I headed back to the aircraft after I got my coffee. I like to make sure that I'm always on the aircraft a little earlier than I need to be, because I like to make sure that I have time to eat my food, so I'm not eating during boarding in front of passengers. We can, but I just prefer not to do it. I also like to make sure that I'm all settled in and not feeling rushed when I'm ready to go. And then if we do have any specials, such as like a wheelchair or straight back more than we usually do, it also gives us a little extra time to board, and we can have the gate agents actually send passengers down sooner. So I'm pretty sure I told you this already, but I am flying C today on a 21, and on a 21 we have 5 flight attendants, and so I am in the back galley. That is my area of compliance, which is obviously the best area of compliance. So I have a full galley to myself. It's really the half galley, but the galley is my area, and I am in charge today of making sure obviously all the emergency stuff is done correctly in the back, and I have to check all the equipment back here, and then I also am in charge of the stock back here, and then obviously the 2 back exit doors, and yeah. So this is what my back galley looks like. It's where I find all my emergency equipment and everything else that I need to do to perform the duties as flight attendant C today. And we are on a ground hold currently, so I lied. I actually can get Starbucks because we don't take off till 11:15 now, which means I guess we board at 10:30-ish. So I still have like 40 minutes to get myself coffee, because the coffee we got was okay, but they didn't have oat milk. So I'm drinking it black, which like is also okay, but like I need a holiday beverage to emotionally handle my delay now. So we're going to Starbucks again. I got the Irish cream cold foam cold brew. I get it without the syrup. It's really good, and the cream is sweet. It tastes like the butterbeer at Harry Potter World, so you don't need anything extra in it. After that, we took off and we headed down to Orlando. I forgot to film before we started boarding again, and we got back on the aircraft because I was just so excited to be going home. We got on the tram and headed back home. So I just got back from my turn, and I wound up not having that long of a delay. We only wound up with like a 20-minute ground hold. Those things happen, especially this time of year, you know, flying, it's really busy. So that wasn't anything unusual, and it wasn't that bad because we made up time in the air. And I was able to get home on time to see my dog Sky. But I'd just like to thank y'all for watching and subscribing and follow along with me, and I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, tell me more of what you'd like to see. And yeah, let me know. I'm trying to post every day for Vlogmas, but I was doing 12 days of Vlogmas and Spectrum. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They like to have outages a lot, and they're the only internet company that my apartment allows us to get. So I had an outage for like 2 days, and I wasn't able to upload my cookie video, so then it like threw off the entire thing. So like, I know we're not even close to 12 days left. I think we're like maybe 8 days left, but I am going to attempt to post a video every day until Christmas, just to try to get like, you know, some videos out there, some content out there, and to attempt to keep up my promise of 12 days of Christmas, even though it's probably going to be more like 8 days of Christmas at this point. But again, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe. I also have Instagram and TikTok, and I'll put those links there too. And let me know more what you want to see in the comments below.